Hello, hello. Greetings, everybody. Let me turn this camera around. Hello, everybody. Better late than never. It is. Hello, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hello, Andrea. And Tina. Come in, come in. Wow, I'm starting to look really tan. You can tell it's summertime. Hi. And then I was just in the car for days. Hello. All right, it is Monday, August 29th, and I have a gigantic long show cup of coffee made by the Hub Love, Mr. Nails Over Coffee. Hello, Charlotte. Okay, so you go ahead. I'm all ears. It was perfect for today. So, although the sports news thing, which that is me too, but that's also him. So, make sure you give hearts and share with your followers and with your friends. Oh my gosh, this cup of coffee is huge. Look at this. Next to my head. Chocolate hearts. Chocolate hearts, Charlotte. All right. So, yes, giant cup of coffee. Okay. Oh my God, this thing is huge. Thank you, Daddy Bear.
You're welcome, Mama Bear.
See, I had to say thank you. It is. It's the same size as my head. This cup is giant. Okay, so maybe I have an extremely small head. Well, my hat size doesn't say so. Zika virus? That's so bad, Andrea. Oh my gosh. Hello, Henrietta. Okay, so I know you're so bad, Andrea. Okay. So I want to talk about a couple of things today. I want to talk about sales and purchasing supplies. Hi, Teresa. And I want to talk about education. Okay. So first thing I want to talk about is about sales and buying supplies. So if this is the tail end of your busiest season, like we do, and the bullying too. Thank you, Charlotte. If this is the end of your busiest season, you want to make sure that you are stocking up on your supplies right now while your cash flow is good. This is a good time to be looking ahead to client holiday gifts, to holiday retail, and be checking supplies to see what's on sale. That's your regular stuff that you use all the time so that you can purchase it now when you've got the good cash flow. So, speaking of sales, my email inbox has been blowing up. I know Coupa has sales. The Industry Source has good sales. There's some sales on CanWest oh my gosh, there's just so many sales. And make sure that you're keeping up with your regular suppliers. Let's see. The Nail Superstore's got some great sales going on. And like I get a text message every week. Charlotte's getting her Christmas goodie bag sorted already. Good girl. Good girl. You can tell you're a University of Nails grad. But like I buy from Tammy Taylor Nails. And so I get a weekly special texted to me every week from my representatives. So make sure if you buy from the same people all the time that you're staying in contact with them. Oh, and Charlotte says in the UK, Salons Direct and Ellison's are VAT free. Yes. So for you UK peeps, oh my gosh, stock up while you don't have to pay your value added tax. Super important. So like Tammy Taylor Nails this week. If you've been wanting to try the Tammy Taylor Nails acrylic brushes, which are really good, they come in a small, medium, and large. Hi. They come in a small, medium, and large, and extra large. And so the round brushes have a crimped ferrule. So they have the control of a flat brush, but they've got the liquid holding capacity in the belly of the brush of a round brush. So they're really good to try, and they're a wooden handle so they don't get all gross looking from your fingers and everything. They are 50% off this week if you contact your rep, 1-800-93-TAMMY. The spray paint away, which is awesome for our hands and our neck when we're working all day, is only $10. So if you've ever wanted to try that, and it smells minty, not like Bengay icy hottie. So, the gel art paints, which are dry, shiny, and tack free, use with or without top gel, all that kind of stuff, are only $5.95 each. It comes in black, white, silver, and gold. And the gold is like really, really gold, are $5.95 each. So, if you wanted to try any of those things, they're on special this week. But then, yeah, Koopa's got some specials. Like, everybody's got specials. So check with your suppliers you buy from all the time to see what kind of specials they have going on for this, like, end of summer kind of deal. So yeah, make sure you do that. So as a segue into education, thank you for reminding me, Charlotte. I would like to bring up something that happened in the nail team. And if you don't know what the nail team is, the nail team is Gemma Lambert's group, in, the UK. And this is ridiculous. Gemma has a distributorship. She's an educator. She does classes at her office. Before I get on this, Henrietta says Young Nails has hard gel 20% off. Okay, there's another good sale thing. Yes, there are techs all over the world on here from the nail team. I'm in here. She does NSI and crystal nails and all kinds of stuff, right? And her group, the nail team, is open to people who aren't just in the UK, people who don't just go to her classes. And she lets us talk on there about brands, except for Blue Sky, and advice questions and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, and she's got a whole bunch of other educators that teach all across the UK. She's been the winner of Scratch Magazine's awards like a gazillion times. She does YouTube videos. She's awesome. Okay, Gemma is awesome. So I'm trying to find her post because this is absolute crap. Okay. I am so sorry she's having to deal with this. So I'm going to read the post. Yeah, she has lots of live feeds too. Gemma Lambert Lewis, and she's in Doncaster. She is just amazing. So this was her post in her own group with 24,000 members. Okay. So I want to just frame that. Hey everyone, this is a long one, so please bear with me. I've decided to take a break from social media. Just recently, I have been accused, insulted, upset, and offended by a group of nail technicians saying some uncalled for things about me. Everyone has a breaking point, so congratulations to the ones doing this. You have successfully pushed me to mine. So I need a break. The nail team group will carry on. The educators will carry on. The sales will carry on. The business will carry on. My training will carry on, but publicly I need a break. I know it's extremely unfair on the thousands of you that do support me, but I hope you can understand that one person can only take so much. If you have any questions, I'm sure the other educators can help, and the sales team's always here to help. I will be back, I promise. I have too much passion for this industry to let anyone stop me. Hashtag Nail Team Unites Against Bullying is still what I stand behind. Love, Gemma. There are 251 comments. There's 535 reactions. You guys, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Across the world, we are one nail family, and this infighting, bullying crap has to stop. You wonder why everybody looks at us like, why do you charge so much? Do you have to get a license to do nails? Do you have to get training? Any of that? Dude, stuff like that is the reason why people look at us like these stupid stepchildren of the beauty industry. We almost outnumber hairstylists now, but notice that we're not getting some like crazy on platform stuff. Yeah, we have a comment that got bullied. This tech got bullied by a tech in your own town. That's ridiculous. You guys, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it. She shouldn't have to take a break from social media because of some assholes. And we shouldn't be bullying each other. We shouldn't be worried about being bullied in our own town. We shouldn't be worried about being bullied in our own industry. We shouldn't worry about being bullied on social media. Bullying shouldn't happen anyway, but in our own industry, that ish needs to stop. It needs to stop right now. Right here, right now. So share this after I'm done talking about education. This will be a good one to share. Share it far and wide. You guys, bullying needs to stop. It needs to stop, but it definitely needs to stop in our industry. I don't care if you do the same kind of nails I do or don't. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, yellow, orange, pink with multicolored polka dots. I don't care. And neither should anybody else. Okay? We need to focus on if the nail tech is doing safe to the client, safe to themselves, sanitary nails that meet with what we all know is kind of universal guidelines. And that's it. Whatever product they use, whether you think they're a bitch or not, whether you think that they're charging the right prices or making any money or whatever, none of your business. None of your business. Okay? And certainly not your responsibility to be the police of the world and bully other people around. If somebody asks for constructive criticism, give it to them professionally. If somebody doesn't ask for criticism and they just post some pictures of their work, if you don't like it, move your ass on. Yeah, Charlotte says we should be helping each other raise the standards within the industry, right? And Andrea says that she still thinks my head is unnaturally small. And that hashtag pros support pros. Right, Charlotte? Right? Because we all have to band together to raise the industry where it is. Right? We have another comment, focus on you. There's enough money and growth in this industry, right? Charlotte says it's the Andrea, or it's the mug Andrea. And Tina says the same in Germany. This is a worldwide global nail industry problem. And I'm the one who's going to call it out and say, knock it off. Okay? Ugly is not included in the definition of professionalism, right? I'm going to stop reading your comments, Andrea. Because this is a serious issue. Seriously, you guys, like it needs to stop. It needs to stop. I don't care if you're an educator for a nail products company. I don't care if you're a working nail professional, a retired nail professional. Yeah, that's the thing is that, but I understand. Like when I dealt with the mean girls of Instagram, it can get old. And there's a lot of people who, here's the deal. We're all busy. We're all busy. There's a news flash. We're all busy. We all have families. We all have kids. We all have businesses to run. We all have clienteles to build. We all have stuff to do. Okay? And we're all doing it the best we can. And the world sucks enough about a lot of things. We sure as hell don't need to be dishing it out to each other. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. I offered a can of whoop ass yesterday. I couldn't believe I did that. Oh my God, that's funny. But seriously, you guys, seriously, it needs to stop. Within our industry, Andrea thinks maybe she's the bully. Within our industry, it needs to stop. Okay? This can't be happening. We're never going to be able to get our industry all together again if we can't get it where people are. Let's see, maybe if I put this, I wonder if this will stay. There we go. I realized I was too much at the bottom of the screen. It needs to stop. So everybody knock it off. Okay? Seriously. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. There's this beautiful little thing on social media called unfollow. So if there's somebody you don't like, unfriend them. Unfollow them if you don't want to deal with the drama of why'd you unfriend me? Like we're not all adults and it's freaking Facebook. But let's see. More comments. Most people say it's their opinion, but to me, it's not an opinion when you're being mean and envious. Right. If you see beautiful work, say, oh my gosh, beautiful work. If you see stilettos that are longer than you would ever do, say, wow, I appreciate the artistry. Holy crap, I would kill myself with those. With a heart. You know what I mean? Something. And if you don't have anything nice to say, if you're like, oh my God, I don't know why anybody would like those, then just don't say anything. Just shut up. If you don't like the artwork somebody does, move along and don't say anything. There's just no reason for it. So stop it. Andrea says you got to block, delete, unfriend these people and mind your business. Right? And Gemma, Charlotte says Gemma's so lovely and really helpful. It's awful. Right? Gemma really is. I'm all the way over here and I've never met her in person. And I've learned a lot of things from her. People are too nosy to unfriend. Where your focus goes is the thing that grows. Right? Right. So don't unfriend, unfollow. And then you can go look if you want to with your nosy Nelly self. No offense to Nelly Neal. I just say nosy Nelly. Maybe I should say nosy Ned since I know a Nelly. But seriously, like no more bullying within the industry. Just knock it off. Look in the mirror and start there. Okay. Think globally. Act locally is my thing for today. So think about the big picture, think about everybody, but act in your own little world first and then expand out in concentric circles from there. Okay? No more bullying. That's ridiculous and embarrassing. That makes me embarrassed to say that I'm a nail professional. That makes me, the fact that one of our industry leaders is having to take a break from social media because of bullying is embarrassing to me. And it should be embarrassing to you too. That's just ridiculous. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. So stop doing it. Okay. So on that note, since we're going to be sharing this, I hope a bunch. Okay, you guys, I want to talk about education. I want both of those people who are here in the room during the broadcast and people afterwards in the comments below on Facebook or on YouTube when this gets up onto YouTube. I want to hear what you guys want out of education. Because we've got some education for free on YouTube, and that's cool. But just like we don't do nails for free, educators shouldn't have to educate for free. And they've paid for their education in time, in experience, in classes, and all of that. So my YouTube is youtube.com/nailsovercoffeearchive. I'm about 6 or 7 episodes behind because my internet sucks. So the last one should be on Periscope. You should be able to find them through the Nails Over Coffee Facebook page. But let's talk about education. What do you want to learn about? What do you think is a fair price to pay for a 4-hour class, a 6-hour class, an 8-hour class? Let's talk about what kind of education, because I'll be honest with you, if you're not making enough money, you need more education of some sort. Whether it's product specific, whether it's business education, where it's something. The people in our industry that are making a living doing nails are doing it because they've received more education than they just got in nail school, or the bare minimum they needed to get qualified. The people who spend money on extended education are the people who make more money in this industry. Bottom line, period. So what kind of education do you think we need? I mean, I've been doing nails for 20 years. I went to the Willamette Valley Nail Event in May, and which will be the Portland One Nail Expo for next year. It's moving to Portland. And I took a class from Amy Becker, learned some great tips that this acrylic girl is actually faster at gel now than I am at acrylic. From going to a 4-hour class with the lady who makes the product I use. I went to Lauren Wireman's Nail Art Boot Camp. I've been doing nails for 20 years. I went to the Nail Art Boot Camp. I got some awesome things for the class. I learned some cool techniques. I got stamping goop to try in a little thing. It was amazing. I'm going to buy more. Let's see. Alicia Nicole, I need help with gel. Okay, so gel education is something that you would like to see. Would you guys like to see more manufacturer education, or would you like to see more non-manufacturer education? What types of things do you want to see? And what price do you think is fair to pay? Because I've seen some classes that are $400 for an 8-hour workshop. I try to keep mine at $100 or less. So let's see. Tangled Tips shows tiered educational opportunities. There aren't enough affordable entry-level opportunity. I have another one. When I became an educator, I was required to take shaping classes. Blew my mind. Charlotte says I'm doing a nail art course with Lucy Fell, the nail team, because that's what I didn't catch the end of it because it disappeared. I agree that there has to be a difference. The problem that I'm having, to be real honest with you, is I'm trying to keep my education at $100 or less. So I have a workshop with tickets up for sale now at my salon location for $100 a person, max of 8 people. It's an 8-hour class. Haven't sold any tickets. I have workshops that are $75 for the Salon Success Series business workshops. That I have tickets up for sale now in South Carolina and Massachusetts. I've sold 3 tickets total. 3. So, and the University of Nails is $10 a month. It's totally self-done for business. And Charlotte says, lets me down. Yeah, you did another one in July for 50 pounds, but it wasn't very good. That's a bummer. Bad classes aren't good. Alicia Nicole, the cheapest in my area was $550. God, that's awful. So we're trying to keep classes affordable, but in order, the one with Lucy Fell is 100 pounds for the whole day. And that's really, when you think about the exchange rate between the British pound and the US dollar, that's like $160 US, $170 US. That's still a pretty decent price. Let's see. We have another comment. Most of the awesome professionals that I follow are out of state, would love online. Okay, so I have an online e-file course that is going to be the end of September for $50 US that I've got up for sale now. I've sold 1 ticket. So the problem is that every time so let me give this to you sort of from an educator standpoint. Every time, you can buy tickets for me at uofnails.yapsody, yapsody.com. uofnails.yapsody.com is where all my ticket sales are. Is that in order to promote a paid for class, we have to pay for advertising, and to pay for advertising means we have to put that in the price of the class. So I'm trying to do my advertising for free or for cheap or by word of mouth so that I don't have to charge more for the class. So, you know, these full page ads you see in Nails Magazine, boosting posts on Facebook, running advertisements, all those things cost money. And all of that has to get rolled up in the price of the ticket. Just like our advertising gets rolled up in the price of our services. So, Charlotte, yes, if you have to cancel the class, that's lost money, right? So, I'm not buying, I'm independent. I don't have the ability to book my travel stuff and then just take some travel vouchers if I have to cancel it. As it says, I have found it's next to impossible to fill a class. Many say they want education but never commit, right? If you guys have education near you, you have to buy your tickets early so the class doesn't get canceled. For me to break even, I have to sell like 22 tickets to these 2 seminars, workshops that I have up online right now. I have to sell 22 tickets to even break even. That's not for me to make any money. That's for me to make my expenses to be there. Okay. Well, these classes are in like 6 and 8 weeks. You guys, in order for me to book my travel, I've only got a couple more weeks to sell tickets, and I'm going to have to cancel the class and refund the people who have paid. So you guys, when you see a class you want to take, don't delay, book it, pay for it, so that you can do that. The tickets to my classes, I'm even doing what a lot of other people don't do. Mine are transferable. So if you pay for the class and you can't go, you can still sell the ticket and just email me and tell me who you sold it to. My tickets are even transferable. So look at this cup compared to even my hand. Okay, so you guys, seriously, techs don't seem to realize how far ahead educators need to plan. That's right, Paul. That's true. So, for example, to get the best price, I should have already booked my airfare and my hotel and all of that for the South Carolina class on October 9th. I booked my hotel. I've reserved it. But I haven't paid for it. I can still cancel it. And I haven't booked my airfare or my rental car because I'm not going to do that until I meet the minimum required amount of ticket sales. I'm not going to take a loss on that and then have to just like exchange it for vouchers or whatever. Can I say my ticket location? Yes. To buy tickets for any of my classes, you can go to uofnails.yapsody, yapsody.com. You can go there to buy my tickets. You can also go to the University of Nails Facebook page. You know, I'm going to get a link up on the universityofnails.com, but the link's not up there yet. So uofnails.yapsody.com. Right. Get the dot in there. So www.uofnails.yapsody.com. And the reason why I chose Yapsody is because they're a fee-free ticket site. Eventbrite, a lot of those other sites, they want you to charge either you guys or us to pay for a ticket. And so I searched and searched and searched until I found one that was free for both you and me. So I just have to pay the credit card fee for you guys to pay for your tickets. But all that stuff. So like when I charge, perfect, yes, www.uofnails.yapsody.com. Right. Thank you. So when you guys need to think about education in that like form, you know, you need to think about the educators, even if it's a company, you know, say, I don't know, I'm just going to pick a company. Say, maybe I won't even pick a real company. I'm going to make up a fake company. Nails R Us. So say Nails R Us is wanting to book a class and they're charging $100 a person. Okay. Well, say they had to pay $300, which is not uncommon, for a meeting space. Okay. So then they have to pay $400 for airfare to fly their educator out there and back. And then they have to pay another educator $100 to be there to help them. Okay. We're already at $800. Now you have to pay for hotel for at least one night, maybe two. So we're just going to say one night though, and we're going to say $100. So now we're at $900. Okay. That's before product, swag bags, advertising, anything. Okay. So then they're going to take a 3% discount off when you pay for the class by a credit card. Okay. So they're not actually getting $100. They're getting like 97. Okay. So they're going to have to sell 12 tickets to that class, even to break even at a bare minimum. Okay. So now if they can only fit 20 people in the room, the absolute maximum they can make in profit, the absolute maximum is like $700. Okay. So then they have to pay their educators to promote the class. They've got to pay their web designer to put it up on their website. They've got to pay for any advertisings or listing they put in Nails Magazine or Nail Pro or any of that. And all of that eats into that $700 profit. So we're all in business to make money, right? Like that's why we're in business to make money. Okay. Now, if they have product available for sale at that class, they had to pay that ungodly shipping to pack up that product and send it out there. So what if people don't buy it? They have to pay to pack it up and send it back. And that's at a bare minimum for a class. That's an educator, a helper in a room that's big enough to fit 20 people to do an 8-hour class. And that's if they have a local helper. What if they don't? What if they have to send out 2 educators? Then now they have $800 in airfare. And they have to pay their educators. And they have to pay for the conference room. And they have to pay for advertising the class. And they have to pay to ship product out there. You guys, everybody's in this to make money. And so even though they're going to, so you have to be willing, but you have to be willing. That's an investment in your business. You have to be willing to do it. So I've gotten some feedback on gel. What other types of feedback would you guys, or what kind of other kinds of classes would you guys like to have? I mean, I'm doing business classes. Tina Alberino and Jamie Schrabeck do business classes. There's lots of the like more sciencey type classes from like Doug Schoon. There is some online opportunities for different classes, different webinars. What do you guys want to learn about that you think will make you more money? Let's hear about it. Sound off. Do we need to have more like back to basics nail 101 classes where maybe we're doing hands-on, but we're just doing manicures and pedicure theory and hands-on? Like what do you guys want to learn more about? Because I know that I've done lots of manicures and pedicures, but when I went through advanced training, Charlotte says everything's important to her at the moment. When I went through advanced training with the spa that I worked at, it was amazing how much more I learned about doing manicures and pedicures. And I'd been doing nails for 15 years at that point. So, do you guys feel like, because I'm really about over the whole discount salons are killing my business. No, discount salons are not killing your business. If discount salons are killing your business, then you charge too much for the level of work you provide. So the difference is, cosmetologist transitioning, I need everything I can get, right? So, I'm just going to call it like it is. If you are, advanced basics is a great idea. I'll try doing that. Hi, Dana Lynn. So Okay, so advanced basics. That would be a good topic for seminars. Um, if the discount nail salons are impacting your business, then you're charging too much for the same quality of work they're putting out. So you either need to do crappier work like they do, or crappy work like they do, and charge discount salon prices and change your whole pricing model, which I can help you with, by the way. Or you need to go to some classes, up your skills, and create the value of your services for what you're charging. Because if you're, that's just one of those things. The discount salons, like, you can't compete on price. Like, if you're doing great services and using great products and all of that, you can't compete on price. Nobody's selling a Ferrari for fiat prices. Okay? So let's see. We got some more comments here. Lots of questions about nail contraindications on Facebook. Seems not all nail courses cover this area. Can't compete, so you need to stand out. I have some thoughts on that, Dana Lynn, which you'll learn about in my class. I saw you signed up. Yes, if they aren't in your part of the chart, they aren't your client, right? You have nails. You go, Charlotte. Yeah, if you belong to University of Nails, learn about positioning. Watch the positioning video, and that will help you. Hashtag you have nails, right, Charlotte? So, okay, so we need to think about advanced basics courses. We need to talk about, don't do it cheaper, do it better. What I was going to say, Dana Lynn, that's a good thing. Okay, so I offer a service on my menu called an Express Full Set, okay? And I agree with you, Charlotte. I think everybody can afford $10 a month, but the number of subscribers I have would argue, apparently. I do an Express Full Set for $30, which is about $5 more than the discount salons in my area. I use a sanding band to prep on real low speed because that keeps my costs down. Okay. I clean off the nail with Scrub Fresh. I glue on nail tips. If they're natural ones, I blend them down with my e-file a little bit. If they're not, then if they're white tips, then I just glue them on using just nail glue. I cut them down. I use C&D nail prime on all 10 nails. Okay. I put down a base coat of CYO gel, which is super affordable. I cure it for 30 seconds in my LED light. I put on another coat of CYO gel. I pour over clear dipping powder. I cure the whole on all 5 nails, cure the whole hand. I repeat the process again, cure the whole hand. Then I seal it up with top gel. I buff it first if I need to, or use my sanding band if I need to. Generally don't need to very much. Then I seal it up with top gel from CYO gel. I clean off the whole nail with 99% alcohol. And then I put color polish on it, or they walk out the door. It takes me 30 to 35 minutes to do that full set. It costs me about, give or take, about $2 in product, and I can get it done in 30 minutes. That is a service that is comparable to what the discount salons are offering for $25. So since I'm not going to compete with them on price of my expensive products for my $75 full sets of sculptured nails that take me an hour, all of that, but maybe they don't want all of that. Maybe they just want some nails for going to the thing they're going to this weekend, and they don't plan on keeping them on. So they're not spending $75. Okay? So I can't lower my $75 hour sculptured nails down to $25, but I can come up with a comparable service at a comparable price point. Okay? So if you're doing nails that are $60 and everybody else in your area that's a discount salon is doing nails for $20, but you're doing nails that aren't worth $60 compared to the $20 nails, then no, you're not going to have any clients. Who would go to you? Why would they do that? You might be able to get them on the clean part, you know, the clean and sanitary part, the not wrecking your natural nail part. You might be able to get them on that. But is that worth $40? Not to a lot of people. So, some people just don't want to pay that much, but this is a great compromise, right, Charlotte? So you need to be thinking about your service menu, the whole thing. You guys really need to join U of Nails. Way more than I can do in my broadcast. Seriously. So yeah, we definitely just need some more education across the board, but it's getting harder and harder to provide that education. You know, I'm willing to go wherever y'all want a class, right? As long as you guys will pay for me to get there, you know, I can make enough to get there and maybe make a little bit more so I'm not losing money in the shop. I'm cool. Like, but you know, I'll go teach wherever. But y'all gotta, you know, get us there. Some of the other educators, you know, you gotta get us there. I'm not going to take money out of my household so that you can better learn how to make money for your household. Why would that be fair? You know, I got college loans to pay. All this information didn't come, you know. Yeah, Myrtle Beach, we need tickets sold, right? If you are in the Southeast U.S., I'll be in South Carolina on October 9th to teach a salon success business workshop. Teach you how to write a business plan. Teach you how to do all this stuff for your business. For $75, there's a discount if you are a member of the Nails Advanced Industry Learning Standards. Nails Association. Not all nail associations, just that one. There's a discount. So, at the Nail Unite Expo. So if you're in the Southeast U.S., come see me. First of all, you should be going to the expo anyway. The tickets are only $30, and it's a great chance for networking. And to see a bunch of products and stuff. But the class is $75, man. So get some tickets out there. You know, lots of info. I'm going to help you plan your business. This isn't just a straight out lecture thing. This is like a work. The reason why I called it a workshop is because we're going to talk about your business. We're going to talk about what you need to do with your business. And I'm going to give you a template with a bunch of stuff and notes to take and stuff. So, right? $75 spent to make thousands, right? That is awesome. There aren't any classes in the UK for that cheap. Well, let me tell you, I'd really like to get over to the UK. Most definitely, it's going, you nail techs need to take advantage, right? And let me tell you, as soon as I can get over to the UK, Charlotte, I would love to do just like a UK tour where I spend some time going around to some different places. You know, there's a lot of education for the $10 a month for U of Nails. A lot of the stuff that I talk about is on the U of Nails, universityofnails.com. For $10 a month. You can do a lot of this stuff. I'm getting ready to put the templates up there onto the University of Nails for the business plan and the marketing plan, so they're there all the time. So you can just download them and then start watching the videos and filling stuff in and that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping to get out to these classes. I'm doing the workshop in November at my salon for $100, including lunch. It's an 8-hour workshop. It's limited to 8 people. And it's called the Whatever You Need workshop. So you bring all your products that you want to work with, and we're going to work with them. And we're going to do some theory, and we're going to get you ready to make some money for the holiday season. I'm trying to line up a class in Eugene, Oregon for November 7th. Charlotte says we don't have anything like that in the UK. It's more technique than business skills. Alicia Nicole, going to check out U of Nails. Please do. Trying to put together a class for Eugene for November 7th, trying to put together a class for my Canada people to come down. I'm going to be in the US, but in Havre, Montana. It'll be super close to the Canadian border. So if my Edmonton, my southern Alberta girls want, and guys, I guess, I don't know if I have anybody in Alberta that's a guy that's a follower, but want to come down, I can do a class in Havre on November 13th. Nothing in Florida yet. Although it's not that far of a drive up to Myrtle Beach or an Amtrak train ride. So maybe just come up and hang out at the beach with us for the weekend in October. Nothing in Florida yet though. But if there's a lot of Florida that wants a class, let me know and I'll figure it out and I'll get a class out there. So maybe an extra whatever you need class in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, I mean, if there's the room available to do it, right now I'm a little concerned that I don't have any tickets sold for the class that's already lined up. But, I'm going to try and promote it a little harder in this next week or so and see if we can get 22 tickets. 22 tickets is my breaking point. And I have no problem doing a whatever you need class. I'll actually do in my hotel room even. I don't mind doing that. For, like $100 a person, we can do it in the hotel room. I don't even mind doing that. So yeah, I know you guys, just Amy and I are pushing hard. I know it's just tough. It's tough to get people to actually sign up for education. And so you can understand the frustration from educators and manufacturers that they're, taking vacation that month might be a nice getaway. Heck yeah. Hop on a train and come up there, or something like that even. Nice relaxing train ride or a little quick car ride up there to Myrtle Beach. It's, people get frustrated. Is there a nail group local to that area you can advertise? I think Amy's been doing a lot of that. Yeah, Dana Lynn says, and then they wonder why the class was canceled, right? So, and I'm trying to do more online education, but then the hard thing is like I did my 8-week webinar series. We're just ending this week. And oh my gosh, we covered so much. We did so many things. And it was $297 for the early bird price for 8 weeks of education. And we covered so much. And I only got 4 people, you guys. And I did an 8-week webinar, 8 weeks for $297. And I still couldn't get more than 4 people signed up. And I did a free webinar ahead of time. Oh, Henrietta says it was awesome. I'm so glad you think so, Henrietta. And don't forget, you still have your follow-up one-on-ones too. And I hope you're recovering well. So we did e-file training. We did gel stuff. We did acrylic stuff. We did business training stuff. We did full sets. We did fills. We did everything, gel polish topics and manicure topics and parts of the nails. And we read out of Doug Schoon's book and we did all kinds of things. So, Tangled Tiptoes, $297. The 8-week webinar I was looking at was €795. Oh my gosh. 8 weeks is awesome. I rather pay that over time than just for 2 days, right? So that's kind of my thing is that I'm trying, you guys, I'm trying. I even put up my webinar on special because $297 was the early bird price. So everybody signed up on the early bird price. Nobody signed up for the full price of $399. Even when I put the $399 up for 2 payments of $200 and then 30 days later, $200. I didn't get anybody even signed up for that. So, it's hard. It's hard for educators to understand what you guys want. And I want to open up the dialogue. I want to open up the discussion so that wherever you see this video posted, we're on Periscope right now, obviously, but I'll post the Periscope link on Facebook, so there'll be comments there on the Nails Over Coffee page. Once I get upload on YouTube, there'll be comments below on the YouTube page. And I'll share this in some groups. I want to start the discussion. What do you want from an educator? What do you want from classes? What do you want to learn more of? How much do you think is a fair price to pay? How much are you willing to budget in, and what do you expect on your return on your investment for that kind of thing? If you want online education, what kind of online education do you want? How much do you want to pay for it? Has the education for primarily focused on nail art sort of burned itself out, or are you still looking for nail art classes? Yeah, it's so true. What do you techs want? And to be real honest with you, to say I want free education, but I want it to be something that will help me make more money, that isn't really fair. That isn't fair to the educators. That isn't fair to the companies. That isn't fair to, more technical education. Okay. More like theory-based stuff, things that maybe you wish you would have gotten in nail school that you didn't. Make sure you join Face-to-Face with Doug Schoon. You can go to www.facetofacewithdougshun.com. Acrylic skills would be good. I covered some of that in my webinar series, Charlotte. So, foundation, my focus is foundation of products and business. I can get on with art later, right? That's definitely a very, very, very good way to think about it. You can't build a house on sand. So you got to have the good foundation, first. So, let's see. So yes, make sure if you're looking for science-y type technical information, make sure you join Face-to-Face with Doug Schoon. I think the price just went up. I think it's $8.95 a month now. And he covers all of the big science news stuff we talk about. And Doug and I don't always agree on everything. Just because I'm a working nail tech and he's a scientist. So we don't always agree on everything, but he's the best when it comes to the science part. Let's see. Charlotte says sculpting, how to get crisp smile lines, etc. I know it's simple to you guys, but I still struggle. It's not just simple to everybody. It's really not. And a lot of it depends on your product. So maybe I can come up with some sort of a thing where I can see you guys and then do a webinar. Smile lines are your enemy. I can give you some tips, get some great crisp smile lines. Yes, you have to build the house before you paint the walls. Absolutely. Boy, are you finding that out, right, Henrietta? Yeah, so much has to do with your product, which product you're using. Tina says a smile line sticker, and that's definitely an option if you're using gel or gel polish. But ultimately at the end of the day, that's more product cost and it's more time to put them on. So if it doesn't save you time on the backside, then trying to learn how to do it freehand. I do mine freehand because it's faster for me that way. But if I couldn't, I would get the French tip stickers. I did get some of the French tip stickers so I can do chrome tips because it's really hard to get all of that in the right spot and perfect to burnish it in. So with tack-free top coat and then putting the stickers on real quick and then burnishing in the chrome, leaving the sticker on there, second coat of tack-free top coat, cure it, burnish, and then peel it off, and then tack-free top coat the whole thing again, I think is what I'm going to do for chrome tips. So, French tip guides are good for that. So yeah, I want to start the discussion about what kind of education that you want to get, what you think is fair to pay for it, all that kind of stuff. Let's talk about it, and then I will cover it, in the next show I do. Nail Candy Kate is going to get her dad, who is an insurance guy, to do a Nails Over Coffee over insurance with her, talking about the liability and what we do as far as, and people suing insurance and suing us and the liability part we talked about a couple weeks ago. Kate's going to get her dad to do that on a holiday Monday. I'm not sure if it's this next Monday or the Monday after. I know it's coming up soon. But let's get some conversation and some comment going. I'm going to post this in some groups. We'll get some conversation going and talk about what nail techs are really looking for. Because the manufacturers want to know, the educators want to know, like we want to know, there's a need and we want to fill it and we want to help everybody, but we need to know what you guys want and what you're looking for and what you think is fair to pay for and all that. And if we have to pay a marketing company to do marketing analysis for this, then guess what? The education prices go up higher because every time somebody has to spend a dime, it has to get built into the price of education. And if you don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for an 8-hour class, then we need to be promoting to each other and with each other. So Charlotte says, for newbies, basic skills are key to helping be more confident. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Nails Association wants to know, nailsassoc.com. That's the association that there's a discount, if you're a member of that association for my classes. And I'm also going to put up an option, to do private consulting work for you guys. If you guys don't want to do your own marketing plan, don't want to do your own business plan, you can pay me to do it. It's just going to cost a whole lot more. But I know what questions to ask and what to look for to be able to do it. So you can do it for $10 a month yourself, or you can pay me to do it. Or you can pay me for private consultation, which classes are such a good deal, you guys. These classes that we're talking about me teaching are $75 a person, right? Because you get cheaper price if it's in a group, right? To do a one-on-one consultation appointment with me, private lesson, class appointment and stuff, is $100 an hour. So we can certainly schedule something for $100 an hour if you'd like. Or you can come to a class for $75 and get a lot more information than I can put in an hour. So, let's talk about it, shall we? Let's talk about it. All right. Well, I'm going to have to go down. And I know, Dana Lynn, I'm so glad you signed up. The class is going to be really awesome. So let me go over really quickly before I get off here, what I'm covering in the Salon Success Business Workshop. We're also going to do a Periscope this Thursday, about the Massachusetts Nail Networking Expo. About the classes that are going to be there and what they're going to be teaching. But let me just give you a little brief overview of mine if you're watching this. My class is going to be like a condensed version of the high points of what it would be good if you could see us for the skills ones. You can see where we were going wrong. Yeah, Charlotte, we actually did that in the webinar. I had everybody record themselves doing the stuff, and I was able to do some commentary. It was awesome. So, it's going to be like what you get from U of Nails. There's still a benefit for joining U of Nails for the $10 a month, because the workshop is at 4 hours. It's 3 hours of theory. So I'm going to hit the high points of, business analysis and marketing analysis. How do you find out about all these expos? Nail Talk Radio is really good about announcing them. Online groups are really good at announcing them. There's some big groups. Maybe we should make a Facebook group just for events. Yeah, Nails Magazine does a listing of the different events. So yeah, in 3 hours, we're going to hit the high points so I'm going to give you guys a template for a marketing plan, a template for a business plan. I'm going to hit the high points on how to put this together for your business, and the structure of it. And then, I'm going to give you a lot of information in 3 hours. And then we're going to spend an hour doing open Q&A. So after I give you all that information and you see the business plan template and you see the marketing plan template and you've taken all these notes and stuff, we're going to spend an hour talking, notes and more notes. And we're going to spend an hour talking about individual situations that you're having a problem with. How do you figure out how to promote your salon? How do you figure out how to get funding for something you need? How do you figure out how to get faster? How do you figure out your process stuff? Like how do you figure out which product for you to use for your services? How to put together your service menu? Whatever. We're going to do an open Q&A session for that last hour. And so we're going to get to hopefully everybody's questions who has them. And after the 3 hours of me teaching you kind of a crash course in the stuff that you can learn way more in depth on the website, we're going to go through and do some live Q&A. So if you're going to the classes and you really, really want to get a lot out of them, joining the U of Nails now for the $10 a month and going through and watching all those videos and kind of getting a heads up and then coming to the workshop where I'm hitting the high points and will inevitably catch some things that are good from the videos and stuff, and then being there for the whole Q&A thing, because that's still $25 less than booking an hour appointment with me, and you can still get more out of it. So you guys, the education's out there. Everybody wants it to be educated, the industry to be educated, but we have to know what you want. So let's start the conversation. Let's raise the bar and stop bullying. Okay? No bullying inside the industry. You can't bully me because I don't care. Charlotte says you'll really get a lot out of U of Nails. And Charlotte would know because Charlotte has been a member for quite some time now. So no more bullying. Bullying stops. You can't bully me because I don't care about your bullying. I'll just unfriend you, unfollow you, stop talking to you, tell you a long string of not nice things, and then do all of those things. You can't bully me. You guys, we want everybody, we all want to make money. We all want to be more profitable. We all want to work smarter, not harder. So sign up for some classes, find out about some education. If you're planning on coming to my classes, please buy your tickets so I don't have to cancel them. No bullying. Stop that. If I see anybody doing it, I promise you I will say something. And Charlotte says she still goes back and watches videos she's watched to remind her and to keep her motivated. Thank you. It's like when you watch a movie. You always catch some new stuff the second and third time and more you watch it, right? Till eventually you can just say it verbatim. Do that with me. No bullying, buy your tickets for classes, and please get on and stock up on things that you're going to need with all these great sales that are going on. And please, 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 please share this with people. Comment, wherever you're seeing this video comment below, so that, all of us as educators can find out what you guys want. What do you want? It's like a Spice Girls song. Tell us what you want. What you really, really want. Oh, had to do the Spice things. Yes, nailuniteexpo.com is the expo in Myrtle Beach here in October. Massachusetts Nail Networking event is October 23rd. My class is the 22nd. Then there's going to be some other classes. I have the online webinar. Amateurs practice till they get it right. Pros practice till they can't get it wrong. That's a very nice way to put it. But I still say practice does not make perfect, nor is it supposed to. Practice is about increasing your repertoire of ways to cover your mistakes. I learned that from the Reader's Digest magazine, like a really long time ago. So tell us what you want, what you really, really want. Practice makes progress, right, Dana Lynn? Absolutely. So yeah. I guess I'm going to wrap up the show for today. I have to go down to my neighbor's house and polish her toes. Practice makes progress. I love that. And then everybody's going to be taking a break for the holidays with education. My last class is my workshop here in Tacoma on Sunday, November 20th. And then I won't be doing any more workshops, education. I'll just be doing Nails Over Coffee over the holidays, and I'll pick back up in January. And I'm going to try and get a 2017 schedule out for what shows I'm going to be able to broadcast at and what classes I'm going to be able to offer. But you guys, if you have a show that you go to all the time and you really love it, the only way for me to get to a show and not have to pay to be a vendor, but get a classroom space is if they invite me. And they'll only invite me if I'm going to draw some people there. So if you want me to be able to teach a class at a show, and you want to make sure I can get there, then ask the show organizers to invite me so that then I can get a classroom for the show. Okay? You guys are what they care about, not me. They care about you guys asking for education, asking for educators. So Nail Techs, the show that you go to every year, the shows you go to every year, if you want to see me there, if you want to see specific educators there, tell the show organizers who you want, and they'll ask us to be there. Okay? So I'm out of here. I will see you next time. Mondays, 1 p.m. Pacific generally, but I was late today because I had to ride public transit. And I will see you guys on Thursday night for a rundown about the Massachusetts Nail Networking Expo for a Periscopy little event. And get your tickets bought for your classes. And let me know what you think in the comments below wherever you're watching this. All right. Bye. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Have a great week. Have a nail-tastic week. Make lots of money. And if you're not making lots of money, sign up for You and Nails and we'll help you learn how to make more money. Okay?